welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we're tapping into who is coming in love soon, the near future, ASAP, like who is coming in, you know, right away. So I'm excited. My Etsy shop is linked in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, pause the video if you need more time with the piles. But we've got group 1 with the green zebra stone, group 2 with the finchonite, group 3 with the sodalite, and group 4 with the regular zebra stone. So take as much time as you need with the piles, but we're just going to jump right into it. All right, group 1 with the green zebra stone. This is your reading. We're using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot for you guys today to see who is coming in love in the near future. The near future, like right away, ASAP. All right, Spirit, let's go. Show me the real. Who is coming in the near future for group 1? What are they like? Interesting. Okay, so we got cultured, polite, and happy. I love this energy because it seems like now when you get in relationships, people automatically, it's like they feel entitled to like the inner therapist in you. Like, sure, being in a relationship, you have someone to lean on, but I hate how everyone like expects that, like you have to heal me if you want to be in a relationship with me. I'm just like, come on. That's not what this is about. So I'm glad to see that this person is a generally pretty happy person. They don't have a bunch of baggage that they're just trying to get you to end up having to be responsible for. I'm a happy person by nature is what it says on that card. We got polite. I am always courteous and respectful. And then we got cultured. I know a lot about different cultures and I have refined taste in manners. So this person has good manners. They're pretty cultured. I love that too. Like, it's so annoying when you have people that don't understand other people's culture, but to see that this person is cultured, such a good benefit. Okay, so we have preoccupied and free thinker. I feel like this person is a creator, startup type of energy. Like they may have a startup, they may invest in startups, they may be like a cryptocurrency aficionado. Like tapping into this energy, it feels like this person really does have an affinity for businesses and creative thinking and making money outside of the box, really. Free thinker, I make my own opinions. Preoccupied, I'm usually busy with other things. So the person coming through, they may be busy with their life, busy with their startup, busy with their business, whatever it is that they have going on in their life. They're pretty preoccupied. So let's see what else comes out. Spirit, tell me more about this person. What will they see? Awareness, truthful, mouthy, mysterious, and jealous. Ooh, see, you know what? I love this deck because that way we can get everything. Truthful and awareness. I'm honest in all my words and actions. I know you, but you don't know me yet with the awareness card. So they're definitely an observer. You may be the kind of person that doesn't really hold back when you're meeting people. You don't like to feel like you're holding back or only giving people like a small bit of yourself. You're the kind of person who's like, if I make the choice to trust you, then that's where I'm at with it. I'm not going to hold myself back or water myself down. So I feel like you may be someone who doesn't mind sharing and there's someone that's more held back. I feel like there may be tension there because when you know, this person doesn't share back with you, or when it seems like they have boundaries and there's things that they will keep to themselves, you guys may feel a way about that, but we'll see. We got jealous, mysterious, and mouthy. Mouthy, sometimes I can't keep my mouth shut, so I feel like this person will talk for hours and hours and hours about their businesses, about their friends, about their life, about things that they've experienced. Like if you let them, this person will really talk your ear off. And it may seem a little bit self-centered. I don't get a self-centered energy with this person, but they are a free thinker. And with people who are free thinkers or have a super strong sense of self, a lot of times they come off as selfish because they cannot be controlled. And what does society teach you to do? To be controlled, to get used to being controlled. So when you meet someone that cannot be controlled, it can seem like, oh, this person is just selfish because they're going against the grain. When really it's just like, they have their own beliefs, their own sense of self, and they're really firm in that. We got jealous. Okay, so they definitely aren't trying to see you on another date. They don't want to hear about no other dates you're going on. And it's crazy because this person is so preoccupied with their business, their friends, their life, their work. But, you know, if you were to make it known that, you know, you're open and you're dating people because you're not in a relationship yet, I'm going to be honest, that would make them feel away. It would. Mysterious, you'll never know who I truly am. I just feel like they may have a Scorpio Venus, a Scorpio rising. Some of those Scorpio placements really seems like they come across as sneaky when really it's just, they don't share everything. So it seems like they must be up to something. Why aren't they sharing it? It must be because there's something bad there, when really it's just like, no, it's just a choice. So overall, I don't get bad energy, but let's keep going. Let's see. We got Ocean, Enemy, and Peers. Ocean says, you may be drained and need to spend some time alone to restore and cleanse your energy. Release. Enemy, someone around you is ready to take you down and see your downfall. Peers, someone around you will try to pressure you to do something you're not comfortable with. In relation to this reading, I feel like this is talking about how you may spend a lot of time on the internet listening to people talk about narcissists or F-boys, F-girls, the dating scene. And if you listen to other people, you can fumble a really good person, assuming that they're a narcissist or that something's wrong with them just because they're not unreasonably obsessed with you. That's another thing. Like, you know, people say like, if he wanted to, he would. If she wanted to, she would. And that's true. But also, it takes a while to get to know people. So what you get from someone on day one will be significantly different from what you'll get to them on month 3, at, you know, 6 months, a year. So don't, I feel like these came up because there's an influence. Either it's a friend that's immediately writing this person off, or it's the type of content you watch. There's like an energy of, it would be very easy for you to assume that this situation won't end in your favor. Ooh, see, and we got new love. A new lover crush appears with good intentions. We got luck. You will have luck in health matters, and love gain. A love connection is strengthening. Exactly, and I'm so glad that we got these like specifically romantic cards to come up and affirm that energy that I was feeling before. Like Spirit is saying there's an enemy in the midst. There's something working against you, whether it's personified or not. It could be the content. It could be a type of mind frame that doesn't serve you. It could be a specific friend that you have that's always downing your love life, or who you're dating and making it seem like everyone you date is the worst. Regardless, there's new love coming into your life, and it's a love gain. And also your health is going to get better. So if you've been sick in any way, either because of a past relationship or because you've just been unmotivated, not feeling very good, your whole health is going to get better. This relationship is non-conventional. And also Spirit is saying you've asked for someone who is unique to you. So when someone unique comes through, don't deny them. You'll block your blessings. We got signs. It says pay attention to the signs around you now. Spirit is trying to get your attention on some matter. So if you've already been called to stop watching a certain kind of content, to stop thinking a certain kind of way that you've seen time and time again isn't serving you, or to exit a certain person out of your life, whatever the message has been, this is the time you want to lean into that group one, because there is someone coming through in love super soon. But I heard quirky, but they're unique. You know, they're preoccupied. They're busy with their business. They have like 2 hours they can spend with you at dinner and you'll get their full attention, but they talk a mile a minute. They are used to being cool. They have more of a dominant personality, so they can overrun you. What you need to do is set your expectations and make it clear to this person. Clearly communicate to them like, I know you're a mile a minute. I just heard New Yorker as well. New Yorker is something that just came through. This person may be from New York, the state, originally, and now they've moved to wherever you are, or you know, whatever's happening. But child, New Yorkers have a lot of personality. Like, it will seem like they're like getting on your top, and they're not. That's just how they talk. It'll sound like they're going off, and they're really not. That's just how they are. So that could be what it is. This person may be from New York, Jersey, someplace where people are known for having strong personalities. And if you're from like Oklahoma, Tennessee, like somewhere else in the US where things are a bit slower, then you may be confused by that energy. But yeah, I just get an energy of releasing what doesn't serve you at this time and moving forward for you. That's crazy. We got the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So this is saying, what have I manifested with that wand? It's like your magic stick, you know? You've been Harry Potter manifesting what it is that you want. And now that it comes in, it's like it just throws you off. But this is the reality, and I always say this, it's like we're planets. Imagine you're a planet, you know? You're a person with a circular aura around you, so much like a planet. And anytime you join two lives together, there's going to be that overlap, collision, drama, miscommunication, anxiety, stress. That's normal. That is not a red flag. Stress is not a red flag. All of your relationships should be easy. That is just not reality. It just isn't. So if you're listening to things, or a person that, you know, is so far left that they end up back right, you know, you gotta go on your own. And that's what that Eight of Cups is about. Eight of Cups is typically about walking away from a person, a thing, anything in your life that isn't serving you, a phase, an old way of thinking, and saying, what have I manifested in my life? We got the Judgment card. We got the Moon. This is going to come through unexpected. You're not going to expect it. I don't feel like there will be any warning either. I don't feel like Spirit is going to give you any sort of warning or communication like, oh, this is coming through. It'll just show up. Kind of when you least expect it. We got the Five of Cups here as well. So you're definitely kind of getting impatient, or tired of being single, or just tired of not meeting anyone of value. And with this Nine of Cups here, it's like, or sorry, coins. Nine of Coins, I've done the work. I've done the work and I'm ready. Where is it? You guys, Spirit doesn't want you to focus on time. It's just going to drive you insane. Know that you've done the work and live your freaking life until it comes through. And if life is impossible to live and be happy while you're single, then there's something that's still, there's a rock that hasn't been turned over, you know, in your life. There's something, whether it's a belief, or something you need to be supplementing in your life. You should be able to be happy without anything, any one thing. So we got the Three of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Justice card. I love this because I do see that you guys have been treated unfairly. You may be a bit, it's kind of like PTSD when you go through something really hard, and it's like you get triggered kind of easily by certain things. You may have something like that going on internally. Three of Swords in reverse and the Justice card. I don't see history repeating itself, but here you are kind of smushed in the middle, like, got the light shining on it, you can't really see it. You're kind of smushed in the middle, like, I mean, but that's all I've experienced, so I'll believe it when I see it. So let's see what else comes up. Spirit for group one. Someone coming through that is really good in business as well. So this is kind of like a twofer. Two for the price of one. Like if you've been looking for someone who can kind of mentor you or show you the way on new ways to make money, where it's like residuals, like you get money and the money is always coming in, but you're not having to like actually go out of your way to always be doing business. This person will really help you. And here's another thing. We got Speak Your Mind, Manifesto, and Vampire. So anyone will suck you dry if you allow them to. If you say, hey, I'm a fountain, instead of I have a cup here that I'm willing to share with one person, they're going to assume. And like, I think it's so backwards how people feel like, no one should ever do that to you. That is not reality. Like, when have you ever gone into a store, saw something marked clearance, and fought at the register to pay more? It's not a thing. It's not a thing, babe. We have to tap into reality. So just make sure you're doing your part. Spirit is really pushing you to do your part. We got Vampire, Manifesto, and Speak Your Mind. Continuously tell people what it is that you're needing. Know that, you know, whenever two planets collide, there's going to be a collision. It's going to be uncomfortable. Two people with two separate auras, like your aura is your protective bubble. In that aura, you're at peace, and for the most part, you're happy because it's your aura, it's life as you've created it. But whenever you're joining forces with another person, best case scenario is that you do end up with someone and you're just like on the right frequency, typically on the same frequency. Actually, typically when that happens, there's a lot of discipline in the like getting to that point, because there's a lot of people you have to say no to. That's best case scenario, but this is what we got coming in the near future. We have love of a lifetime here. What is this let me go energy? And too tough. I feel like that's telling you to drop what no longer serves you, but I'm going to clarify with tarot. We have love of a lifetime and positive thinking, so keep your spirit up, you know, keep focused on what you do want. Eye on the prize type of energy. Let me go too tough. I definitely feel is about banishing what no longer deserves to live in your life, exist in your energy. But Spirit, clarify for me. Let me go in too tough. What is this about? The Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about wisdom. The Hierophant is all about knowing. The Hierophant is like the Pope. You know, you have to have a strong sense of knowing and belief. You have to be confident in order to lead people, especially when it comes to, you know, leading people towards virtue and right living, whatever that means to you. So I feel like we have the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Four of Wands. What I can honestly say is some of you may need some more time in hermit mode, because Ace of Cups in reverse, Four of Wands, I just keep getting this energy of really feeling doubtful that love will come, or really feeling like you don't have any love to give unless it's for the perfect person. But I also get this energy where Spirit is saying, like, energetically, you should be evolved past this point where you're, it's like you understand the way energy works. Why is there this block here? Why is it that you can understand everything else, but when it comes to this, there's such a block? And I feel like that's because of what has happened in the past with that Queen of Cups. Honestly, it could be just that you're jaded. It could be just that you're jaded, but for some of you, there's genuine mind, body, and soul healing that really does need to happen, because some of you are just not ready. You're going to get rocked by this, by the collision, you know? That's kind of a cool joke. Rocked by the collision. Okay. But, yeah, there's just like an energy here of some of you I genuinely don't feel are ready. I feel like you want it, Page of Pentacles, but King of Pentacles in reverse, like you may not be exactly ready for it. So take your time, you know, temper yourself. Don't sign up for something, don't want something so bad that is detrimental for you, so bad that you'll do anything for it as well. I just get that energy. Some of you would benefit. I would say, I heard acupuncture. I was gonna say Reiki though. Let someone take that energy from you, not remotely either, in person. Let someone take that energy from you and transmute it. Or you can do a cleansing bath. That will also help. Cleansing your apartment, keeping up, or your house, keeping up on your spiritual cleansing. Burning sage, Palo Santo, spraying Florida water, or you can mix water with some lemon, with some mint essential oil. If you have a diffuser, you probably have those, and then you can bless your house with some frankincense after that. There's so many different things you can do. I would look it up on YouTube or online to see what you have in your kitchen, see what you can make. Otherwise, like I said, you know, all those other things you can purchase like on Amazon or something. If you have a supermercado, they definitely have Florida water, and it's like under $5. It should be like $3, $3 to $5, it depends. But anyways, we have stay open-minded and give without expectation. If you're not at a point where you can give without expectation, you are not ready. I hate when people give me gifts and then they'll turn around and be like, oh, I need you, can you help me? And it's like, no, I'm actually busy, I can't help you. Are you serious? I gave you that, or I did that for you. You seriously can't help me? If it's not out of the goodness of your heart, if that's not on your spirit, if you're losing something and you got to get it back real bad in order to be able to function, you're just not ready, or don't give it, you know? Be stingy with your love. Do not give it or put yourself in harm's way in the line of fire before you're ready. But that's what I got for you, Group 1. My Etsy shop is linked in the description below. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you guys today. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 2 with the Finchonite Crystal Point, this is your reading using the golden... or sorry, not the golden, the Gilded Tarot Royale for you guys today. We're going to see for you guys, Group 2, who is coming in love in the near future. Spirit, tell me about Group 2, who is coming into their life in love in the near future. What are they like? Show me that person. Ooh. We have affectionate and individualist. I'm getting a lot of things. I'm seeing like Doc Martens. That may be your favorite shoe, or used to be. Combat boots, leather pants, bell bottoms, mesh shirts, but like the loose mesh where like you could like poke something small through it. It's so specific, but I'm seeing like this rock star or indie type of aesthetic. That can also be symbolism for needing someone who you share something really special with, but someone who will also allow you to have your own life, your own freedom, your own aesthetic, your own everything. You know, someone who doesn't want to literally conjoin brains, but still have something very special together. And they're all about safety as well. We have the panicky card that came up. I have a lot of fear and anxiety. So this is the kind of person who's like, you know, share your location with me as you're going out tonight, or heavy on the, did you make it home okay? If not, definitely someone who will wait for you to get into the door before they pull off. When they drop you off. But we have affectionate. I'm very open with showing you how I feel. Individualist. I'm independent and self-reliant. Panicky says I have a lot of fear and anxiety. And I really feel like for some of you, that's something that you both share together. You may be panicky, you may be, and you know, you may have a lot of fear and anxiety, and maybe someone you dated in the past made you feel like that was an excuse, or that was ridiculous that you felt that way. But I don't know, it could be so many things. The way you were raised, just a preference. I definitely check the door 3 times before I go to bed. I don't care what you're talking about. I know, I don't care. I don't care. Where I live is extremely safe, but I'm checking the door. One thing about me, I'm checking the door and the stove. So anyways, we have modest and decisive. So I love that this person is decisive. They know what it is that they want. Modest. I like to keep things simple. They don't overcomplicate things. They don't allow their fears or anxiety to run their life. They've really learned how to work with their fears and anxiety. And I feel like that's something that a lot of you have in common. You may have an anxious attachment style, or you may just be someone who, you know, struggles with anxiety. Modest. I like to keep things simple. Decisive. I make my mind up easily. So this is someone who's pretty decisive, someone who you can pretty much rely on. They know what they want rather quickly. They make quick decisions. I feel like they make kind of these like snap decisions where it's like, okay, I don't like the feeling of uncertainty, so I'm going to be firm in my decision. And if I need to adjust or whatever, I'll do that after, but I'm going to make the decision. Like, I feel like they've really learned what works best for them and what kind of keeps them in a good, healthy range of, you know, anxiety and things like that. So You love to see it. We got peaceful and courageous. I feel like this person is a good time. Courageous, I stand firm and go for what I believe in. Peaceful, I like things to be at peace. So this person likes to keep it simple. I don't get any of those jealousy games. I don't get any energy with this person where it's like they're into that. No, they, for the most part, like to feel good. And the energy I get from them is pretty consistent. Also, if I had to say, I would say this person is probably a people person. I feel like they get along with people very well, especially with them being an individualist. They know that they need time to maintain their other relationships that they care about. I feel like this person is very healthy. Like they've really done the work. They also know a lot about relationships and how to keep them healthy, how to maintain them. Spirit, for group 2, what else can you tell me about who's coming in the near future? Ooh. Oh my God. This tells me everything I need to know. Something to be aware of, otherwise it wouldn't come up. We have apologies and manifesting. Manifesting says you're in manifestation mode. Focus on what you want and tune out what you don't want. Apologies. You'll receive an apology from someone who hurt you or betrayed you in the past. So as you're manifesting new love, new experiences, new life, you know, all whatever it is that you're looking for, moving forward, someone is coming through with an apology. This may be someone you have a soul tie with, someone you may have been intimate with, because it's almost like they can feel every moment you become more and more okay with not having them in your life, or you get healthy and healthier, or just separate from them energetically. You may even be having some work done, you know, like a cord cutting ceremony or something, you know, banishing work. Because it's like they can feel that every bit of you that kind of slips away from them, it's like they can feel all of it. Friends, a friend has bad intention towards you. Rain, you may experience tough moments that cause doubt. So there's definitely an energy here of your mental health is so much more important than solving this right now. So if you don't, like, if you struggle with your mental health and you don't have it in you right now, I wouldn't even acknowledge this person, but that is definitely something to be aware of. I don't feel like this person is this person unless we describe them to a T. We're not talking about them. I feel like this is two separate people. I will say we got the apologies card, so they're coming in with a genuine apology, but for whatever reason it's causing you strife, it's making you uncomfortable. It may just be triggering. This person may be trying to make friends with you, and it's really just to kind of keep an eye on you, see what you're doing, somehow get to know about what you're manifesting. They may even pretend to be curious about it, so they can know what you're doing, so they can basically have some work done to reverse it. They may want to rain on your parade. They may, like, maybe they can see, okay, you know what, they're not going to let me back into their life. No, they're not ready. So let me just get close so I can influence their decisions. So I can tell them, hey, I'm just a friend. You know, it didn't work out with you, but you're a great person. You deserve to be with someone great. But this person, I don't feel like is that person. You are your own person, okay? You don't need them to tell you what you should and should not do, and what is not. Yeah, this one wanted to come. Oh, that's crazy. This one wanted to come out as well, and I was on the fence of whether or not I should flip it, but listen to your intuition because it's spot on. Love returns. A past love or crush has bad intentions. Spring, a new cycle is beginning. It's time to spring into action. That is so crazy because, like, the energy is spot on. We got manifesting. So it's like you're manifesting a new beginning. What you want is on the way to you. And then love returns. You know, spring, talking about that new beginning being here, and it's time to take action towards the new. And we have this lingering energy of the past. So I'm glad I pulled that deck today, so I can get that information. That's definitely something to be aware of. I'm picking up on two different energies. Someone new that you're meeting. And another thing is, if that person really does know you, they've spent a lot of time around you, they're going to use whatever you guys struggled with as evidence. And because you do have that past struggle, it's going to make sense, but it does not apply to this person. Like, this person may be an individualist, and this person of the past, because they want control over you or eventually to be with you again may try to flip that into, oh, they didn't even tell you what you're doing, and they've convinced you because they can tell that you're weak. They've convinced you that you don't, you know, that's okay. And it's like, dude, keep your toxic energy in the past. Like, it does feel very manipulative. It could even be a friend, a literal friend that's coming back to apologize, but that friend doesn't want what's best for you in love. It may not even be that old romantic partner. It could literally be a friend that just doesn't want you to be, they want you to be single with them. So many people do that. Like, so many people do that. They want a friend that's going to be single with them, so they'll convince that friend or that everything is bad or sabotage the situation in some way, make that person, like, you'd be surprised. People are out of their minds. We have the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Swords in reverse, so life is speeding up for you guys. 7 of Swords in reverse is like an energy of you're definitely ready. So you're manifesting something really good, something fantastic, something magical, something you'll love, a person that makes you feel safe, happy as well. Fool card, another card talking about a new beginning. And with the Hangman, Spirit would not tell you to surrender to this person with that Hangman if they were trash. So that's all the confirmation that I need, that this new person coming in is worth your time. I get a little bit of an energy similar to group 1 where it's like you're asking for someone specific, and I feel like that's been the thing. Like, collectively everyone's been branching off, doing their own thing, coming back together, branching off, doing their own thing, coming back together. So we have these like pockets of influence, and while you spent that time in hermit mode or alone, you decided, or you knew in your soul and your spirit what love would feel like or what it is that you wanted. So now that it's here, you know, you don't want to miss out on this opportunity by backpedaling and allowing someone to influence you. So it will be hard. 7 of Wands in reverse is going to kind of feel like, for whatever reason, everyone's like mad at you or something. Either that or this person is really influential in your life. It could be your mom too, your mom and then like your friend. They may have this weird teaming up thing that they do. But we have the 7 of Wands in reverse and the Strength card in reverse. So it's going to feel like, for whatever reason, everyone's mad at you, and it's going to be hard to have this strong sense of self and make a decision for yourself on your own. But it really is what's best for you. And it's time for you to be happy. That's the tricky thing about spending time in hermit mode. Like, you can hear the messages easily, a lot easier, you know, when you're all alone and it's just you, your intuition, and your guides, versus when everybody is around with their opinions. Like, it really can be hard to keep your eye on the prize, know what to do, especially if you're someone who has a history of not wanting to like make people mad or Spirit's like, shit, well, maybe you want to go back into hermit mode then. Because we got the Page of Cups here. There really is a new beginning for you. So maybe this is the wrong time to be making friends. Honestly, just block this person out of your life for now. That's the most foolproof way, because if they're a true friend and they really love you and they want to be in your life, they will be patient for you. They're not going to expect just because they woke up one day and they were over it that you're going to be. So if they don't understand that, they have not changed. They don't deserve to be in your life. They're not trying to co-create. They love to have you be a part of their story, but they're not trying to create something that's fair for the both of you, where both of you can feel heard and, you know, supported. If it's not all the way right, it's not worth it. Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Spirit is saying you've created a cute little pentacle that is yourself. Like, you're hella valuable. Anyone would literally be lucky to have you. With this Queen of Swords, you're really going to want to protect yourself. 6 of Cups in reverse, that's crazy, because 6 of Cups is the nostalgic card of the past. And with it being in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, that's giving, child, we done already tried one time to be friends, to be in a relationship, to whatever, and it didn't work, so bye. So we ain't gonna do it moving forward. Let me see, Spirit, what else can you tell me about this new love coming through, though? This person, this interesting person. I don't feel like they're terribly different from you. I just feel like because you may have had experience in toxic relationships, whether that's romantic or platonic, It may trigger some of that stuff in the past, but this person is nothing like them. Clear the clutter and squeaky clean. Yeah, Spirit is saying keep your circle tight and clear the clutter. Anyone that's confusing you doesn't deserve to be in your life at this time, or we don't even have to make it super dramatic. They just can't be here at this time. We have let's take a break. Like, I need longer alone until you're fully settled in with your new person. I would not let them back in. And it sucks because in a time like this, in a world like this, you really do need support. But I feel like your spiritual team is around you, and it's best to find support in other ways. We have the backstabber card. The Spirit said, that's not no damn support. Okay, Spirit, I hear you. I heard you. I hear you. I get it. Tell me about the new person, please. Anything else on them? Get off your high horse. There's something about humbling yourself here. Maybe it has to do with your expectations. Oh yeah, and then we got let love in. Get off your high horse and let love in. So you may be so strict about what it is that you want or need in a relationship now that you're already all the way back at square one. There's definitely such a thing as going so far left that you're back right, or going so far right that you're back left, you know. So make sure you're not being just ridiculous, and you're being fair. There's something here about allowing love to come in. You know, if this person isn't coming in and telling you on the first date, yeah, I'm actually a therapist, I wouldn't, you know, miss out on this opportunity by telling this person you've got a bunch of trauma and going on, because that will scare off the best of them. Unless they have some sort of certification, they probably won't be feeling that or feel equipped to handle it. So give yourself a good shot. Spirit, what else can you tell me? I really want to know. Like, I'm so curious. For you guys, it's like, ugh, all these old friends and old lovers coming in, muddying up the reading. But I think this is really what matters. You may have specifically said this, like, I want a love that feels no place like home. Why did that song have to come up? You may have been watching Rugrats recently. I'm hearing, I want a mom that could last forever. That, I feel like that's Rugrats in Paris. I used to have that on VHS. Y'all know nothing about that. Let me stop. I'm in my 20s, okay? I'm not that old. But yeah, I was just hearing that. But it's basically, it's such a sad song. Like, seriously, it'll make a grown man cry. But I feel like that's how you guys have been in the ethers. You know, you may have spent these nights, dramatic nights, really feeling like, I want a love that lasts forever. I want a love that's going to make it all better. Someone who really resonates with me, that I also really resonate with. Someone who I can love and give all my love to. And you will be able to. But, you know, this person has to get to know you. You can't have all of that in the beginning. And that's the thing. Like, so many good relationships with a lot of potential end up not being able to get explored because, you know, people trade the honeymoon phase for a lifetime of happiness. You know, they just want to feel the love, the everything now, versus allowing it to unfold slowly and naturally. So don't miss out on a love that makes you feel like this is exactly where you're supposed to be, moving too fast, or having unrealistic expectations in the beginning. Visualization will also help you at this time, because this is what I'm getting for you. I'm picking up on one person coming through. I feel like this person is really an interesting person that will pique your interest. I feel like you'll be able to see a relationship with this person. It feels like someone worth your time, something worth exploring. But Spirit is saying, you know, imagine in Yang, do some time, spend some time in visualization, kind of imagining your perfect partner, the masculine that you would want with that Yang energy. That's the masculine aspect. And also focus on manifesting. This is a good time to make a vision board, to meditate, visualize, watch a movie that you love that's surrounded by romance. Yeah, being happy, staying in a high vibration, and focusing on what it is that you do want is most important. And we have the Fates card. So this relationship is going to come to you by fate. It's not something that you have to force. It's not something that you'll even have to, deep knowing under that. You're going to know when your person is standing in front of you and spirit is saying that, like, without a doubt. You will know, you will feel it in your soul and your spirit. It'll make sense. It'll feel right. Just be patient. And with this loyal heart card, I feel like you guys have been loyal to the wrong people. I also feel like you've been loyal to the journey to getting to the point where you're really ready to go in, co-create with someone, have something special, unique, worthwhile. So yeah, you guys, that's the main energy that I get. I feel one main person coming through that's really good for you. Another person spirit brought up, like, we need to be aware of it, obviously, because it can have an impact on your future. And we see why. It's because, you know, they could undo your progress. We have the new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. The mutable moon says nothing is yet set in stone. So spirit is saying, you know, nothing is a for sure thing until it's a for sure thing. Until this person is asking for a relationship from you, they are not your person. So, you know, at the end of the day, you can lead a horse to water. You can't make them drink. Spirit can put two perfectly compatible people in front of each other, and you can always self-sabotage. So you want to be conscious of not doing that. But we got the full one in Capricorn. Ugh, I love it. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So you're about to be out of your misery, hunty, back into some good energy, dating. It's going to feel like really rejuvenating. The full moon in Gemini, the answers that you need are coming. So if you're feeling like stuck or unsure, spirit is coming through with that communication. Look for the signs. Make sure you're listening and trusting. And then we have some new moon energy, a lot of new moon energy. We have the new moon in Sag too, but the new moon in Libra and the new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. Definitely take that personally. A time to give back. Thank spirit for what it is that's already being brought in by fate versus trying to versus feeling like you still have all this work to do and things are not already together. And then a new romantic cycle begins with the new moon in Libra. So I'm so excited for you. That is what I got for you. My Etsy shop is linked in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Sodalite crystal points, this is your reading. Using the Steampunk Tarot for you today to see who is coming in love in the near future, the nearest of nearest futures. Spirit, please, for group 3, who is coming in for them? Group 3. Tapping into this energy, I feel like you guys are ready. And it's so funny how most people will say, like, you know, you attract what you are, because I do get this energy. We have panicky and patient. We have creative, cold, and dating. So this person is in a space where they've been dating a few people and it's like no one is clicking. No one is giving them that higher level of, oh my God, this is my person. No one has been like really wowing them or making them feel like, okay, this is a love worth, you know, going through the trouble of being with another person for. This is someone that I could see in my life long term, and they're kind of over it. They're a little bit jaded. And it's so funny. I feel like you guys are definitely ready, maybe a little impatient or frustrated with the process of manifesting. And some of you are kind of attracting that same energy towards you through this relationship. So panicky, I have a lot of fear and anxiety. And patient, I want it now, I can't wait. Panicky, that fear and anxiety energy is really common right now in the collective, like on all levels, on a spiritual level, on a mental health level. So I'm not at all surprised to see this. It's like almost like a lot of people have anxiety nowadays. Like a lot of people really struggle with that. So I'm not surprised at all to see that. I feel like group 2 got that as well. But we have cold, dating, and creative. Dating, I'm single and mingling. Cold, I'm pretty much disconnected from my emotions. Creative, I like works of art from my imagination. Or it says I like creating works of art from my imagination. So at this point, this person may be a musician or an artist of some sorts, or they may have like some sort of hobby. It could even be that they're just philosophical, because there's an energy of them using the material from their experiences in dating in a creative way. Like they you know, make it work for them. They give it some sort of value. This person is in a place where it's like, I'm tired of constantly emptying my cup with no benefit. So they're trying to be philosophical or get a higher reasoning purpose why they're going through the things that they're going through. This is an energy of a person who, like I said, could be an artist, because I feel like they use this for material in some way. They may have a podcast, which I know is triggering for a lot of people at this point, because it seems like everyone have a podcast, and a lot of, you know, people who have podcasts just go on there and just spew out BS that just confuses and frustrates the collective. So I'm not getting an energy from this person where it's like, oh, they're on, you know, one of those. But we have ambitious and popular, so it looks like, you know, people know them. Whatever their art is, people know them for it. And this person is ambitious. So I'm tapping into a person who is kind of jaded with dating. They're impatient, but it's like they're so impatient to the point where they believe that they genuinely believe like if love was coming, it would have come by now. So it's like they're so, you know how they say like you can go so far right that you end up left. Like this person got so impatient that now they genuinely believe that it's not coming. Like they'll never find love, or someone who, like, they're having a hard time connecting with people on a personal level. It's like people only want to give them their surface level self. They can't break through to that next level. They've really been struggling with that. Ambitious, I go after what I want. Popular, I know a lot of people and a lot of people know me. So this person is most likely focusing on their career at this time. They're popular, so whatever it is that they do, they're known for it. I feel like they have a lot of respect. People respect them. People know them. Let's see. Spirit for group 3. Who's this person coming in the near future? Tell me more about that. Tell me more about that. Oh, this one was already flipped. You will have luck in money matters. That's exciting. We got good juju. Someone is sending you positive energy. And then we got new baby. There will be a new addition to your family or a new start. So you may be starting a new job. The way this looks is you're starting a new job and getting introduced to all the coworkers, and they're treating you pretty nicely, welcoming you into the circle. That could be how you're meeting this person, especially since it came up that this person is so ambitious. I ain't even gonna hold you. This is giving me like episode app from coworkers to lovers tea. Like, it feels like one of those situations. It feels like a story, like literally a story. Two people unlucky in love, or, you know, not really believing love is gonna come, jaded, end up working at the same place. They're popular, you're hired there because, you know, you have the skills or you're valuable in whatever place, and it's turning into something more. Like, that's how this is reading. It's really reading like a story. Wow. And we got this end card. The end of a cycle approaches, let go and begin again. So everything is coming up, like the end and the new beginning. I feel like you guys are starting a new job, or you may be starting your own side hustle or your own business on the side while you're working a job. But it's something that's yeah, this one says fast burner. Something will start rapidly. Brace yourself. So I don't feel like you're meeting this person under romantic circumstances. I don't feel like you're meeting them when you're out and about expecting to meet someone. It's like this happens through you following your own personal path, which is funny because that's what this person is doing. They're kind of jaded when it comes to dating, so they're focusing more on their career. They're quite ambitious at this time, and from the looks of it, it's looking like you're starting your own you know, new business or something in business is really taking off for you extremely quickly. It could be an idea you have, then that day or the next day you start pursuing it, and then the next week you're in position some way, somehow. Like, things can change very, very quickly. But yeah, let's see. We have intuition and fall. Fall says you need to spend some time in contemplation and prepare to take inventory of your life. Intuition says the vibes you're feeling may not seem logical, but you are on point. Trust your inner guidance. That makes sense to me because we got this rekindled card that came up. Old emotions are brought back to the surface, platonic or romantic, with the rekindled card. And then we have opportunist. So if there's someone you have a soul tie to, or someone who's very close to you who you know is a little messy, or an opportunist, but they're still a friend or an ex that you still entertain, you don't want to fully kick them out of your life, just be aware of it, because it's literally coming up. It's like, as you're starting these new beginnings, people are starting to notice your success, or people can feel that if you have a soul tie. Friends can be soulmates, romantic partners can be soulmates as well, but there is an opportunist. Someone has their eyes on you for their advantage, is what it says on there, that is noticing your success. Or this could be someone else in the workplace. Just be careful. I'm just getting an energy to be careful. And also with the fall card, Spirit is wanting you to be very aware and conscious of your life, of your goals, of what you want, of everything. And for you guys, group 3, I feel like this is kind of like a career and love reading in one, because I'm getting a lot about career and new money opportunities and things. And that's the thing, like, when you ask for Spirit to bring you something, a lot of times it does not come the way you would expect it. So I'm not surprised, but it's definitely important for you to learn from past mistakes and to be guarded. The Peers card says someone around you will try to pressure you to do something you're not comfortable with. And you see how he's pouring her a drink. This could honestly be your new coworkers. They could be testing you, like, oh, are you the kind of person who gets sloppy, or are you conscious of yourself? Like, you know, because I feel a sense of camaraderie, but I don't know, it's giving a weird energy. Like, this is high earners or high potential or really smart people you're going to be around. It's giving like tech, it's giving, or crypto, it's giving like people who have the ability to make a lot of money in a non-conventional kind of way or something like that. And they're kind of testing you. And this could also be, you know, this opportunist, this rekindled energy from the past, trying to convince you that you should put them on in some way. Just be mindful and careful. We got Hanu and answers. Hanu says a situation requires more patience than you would like. Find comfort and peace in waiting. Answers, the answers you're seeking will be found. No longer will you be in the dark and confused. So I'm going to pull some tarot, and then I'll pull from another romance deck. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this new opportunity coming through? It's definitely tied to money in some way with the Six of Pentacles coming out. And then we got the Five of Wands. So there's an energy of you proving yourself and also taking yourself out of the chaos and having that moment where you're like, I'm not going to involve myself in this. So this could be like, I've done it. I keep thinking of Snooki, because it's like, it's from Jersey Shore. You know how the first night she got like just sloshed and then like totally embarrassed herself, but then she ended up literally a fan favorite, like if not the favorite of the entire enterprise. You know, it's kind of like that energy where it's like, instead of getting in that position where you're embarrassed about what you do or making the wrong decision, Spirit is really wanting you to center yourself and be mindful of your surroundings in every situation. Also not reacting to this person, because with this person being like kind of cold and jaded themselves, you don't want to like match their self-sabotaging energy when you already may have that in you. Because both of you, I feel, are very similar in some ways. You're maybe impatient or jaded. You don't really feel like, you know, that magical, fantastical kind of love even exists. And you don't want to match that energy in a person who's already in that energy, you know. We have the Hangman and the Three of Cups. This is giving just fun. Yeah. This could end up being a friends with benefits situation that you never even wanted, because truly you really like this person and feel attracted to them, but if you match their jaded energy, you may just click back into an older version of yourself that's like, yeah, it's just fun, whatever, I'll hang out with you, I'll, mess around with you, whatever. But don't forget that before this person came in the picture, you had this new beginning personally, where you decided you weren't doing that anymore, or where you decided that you would just focus on career until something really worthwhile came through. So don't end up like lost in the sauce and back like at square one, like a way past version of yourself, by this energy, because this energy is kind of reflecting you in a way, and it can easily cause you confusion and to slip back into like old habits. So 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, Hangman in reverse, 3 of Cups. The patience part that came up with the Hanu card, I feel like is about being patient with this person to come around, because once they see that you're genuine, if you can be a really genuine energy for this person, once they see that you're genuine, they're gonna match that energy, because they're gonna snap out. But it's like if both people are in this place, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it can be sabotaged. Spirit, what else can you tell me? World at the bottom of the deck, Fool card underneath that. There's definitely an opportunity here. The underlying energy is there's an opportunity for something serious. I could see you guys honestly being together long term, you and this person, but it's one of those situations where it's like really easy to slip into old habits or a certain way of thinking, or I don't give a personality or energy because you don't want to get hurt, and it would be beautiful if this person would match your energy, and they will over time. But at first I feel like they're just kind of 7 of Wands in reverse, not expecting very much to come of any romantic situation. So kind of in this energy where they're blocking it in a way. We have use your intuition and show love. So Spirit is telling you to be genuine to yourself. If you feel like feeding into the connection, do that. If you feel like you need to pull back your energy a little bit, do that. Like whatever you feel, intuitively do that. Don't move from fear, and don't allow this person to like trigger, because it's not even like they're doing this intentionally. There's just so much going on, so many new beginnings. Like I said, this is kind of like a romance and career reading, because I'm seeing some sort of luck opportunity happen where you're in a new space, you have an opportunity to make a lot of money, and you're around a lot of cool people that you have a lot of respect for. You're kind of thrown into this new energy, this new life, and there's also this romantic connection that's like really frustrating and irritating, because it's like I'm already anxious about other things. I don't need to be anxious about you as well. So if you just need to like take some time and not even entertain it, that would be best. That would be best. We have Persuasion and Intruder. So again, that energy coming up of that opportunist, that is something that's come up in multiple decks now. So that is definitely something to be aware of. Spirit wouldn't keep bringing it up unless it was really significant in some way. So you have so much you're worried about. It's like you're trying to grow and evolve and get some opportunities for yourself, get some new energy, start this new life that you want for yourself, and then you have this opportunities or people around you who feel entitled to your journey, entitled to your wealth, your time, your resources. So it's like, there's so much going on at once for you guys, group 3. Just buckle up. In the near future, just buckle up. And the main thing is to follow your intuition so you can make sure you get this. We got the intuition card that came up for as well, 2 separate decks. The most important thing is to follow that intuition so that you receive the message of what Spirit is telling you to do. Because this world only exists if you entertain it, if you lean into it, if you go for the opportunity. You look good in Spellbound. It's like you're the new kid on the block. It's like you're the shiny new toy in school, you know, you're the exchange student. Everybody is kind of feeling you, so your life is going to get kind of hectic moving forward, group 3. Like, there's a lot going on a personal level, and I feel like, if anything, you haven't even been really trying to manifest love or trying to bring something about in that way. It feels like that hasn't been your focus or your intention, but it's happening and it's here now, and it's like, man, this is a lot. Like, you've surrendered to, okay, love is going to come through whatever it's going to come through, and I'm more focused on like career, getting this money up, you know, whatever personal goals. And then now we have all this attention and distraction. It's just really confusing and frustrating. If you do have a spiritual advisor that you trust, I would lean on them once this opportunity starts and things get crazy, so they can ground your energy through those hard times. Or if you're someone who's on a spiritual journey, studying your own spirit, and you have your own relationship with your guides, with spirit, definitely leaning on them during this time. We got ask a friend, so there's that energy. And then positive thinking and clear the clutter. So that's really like an energy of staying organized and taking things one by one as they come. I just feel like you guys are so ready. You've been asking for this opportunity, waiting for this opportunity. I get an energy of you guys really wanting to prove yourself that you're one of the heavy hitters as well, like in your industry or to spirit in a spiritual way. Gotta get some water. And you're finally getting that opportunity. So Spirit, for group 3, can I get some advice? Waxing moon, the energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, and that's exactly the energy we got from another card with this fast burner energy. Something will start rapidly. Embrace yourself. So Spirit is saying there's no perfect way to handle this situation, because every situation is going to have to be handled differently. What I would say is work on your intuition right now, so you really anchor that deep knowing, so you know when it comes up, even when you haven't had time to allow your thoughts to really develop and get that like super sureness. Developing your intuition will still, you know, once you trust it to a certain degree, you'll know when it's speaking to you. That way you can easier make decisions once you're faced with them. But Spirit is really just like, buckle up. Buckle up. And then we got the full moon in Scorpio, which says it's time to release negativity. So if there is someone who is a peer to you right now, someone who's a friend or romantic interest that's been hanging on to your energy, this is really the best time to cut them off before they even have the ability to try to waltz in your life. Or, you know, because when they're your support system, when new stuff happens, you naturally are going to share things with them, even if you know like this friend can't be trusted. That's why I'm very black and white when it comes to people I do and do not trust, do and do not associate with. There's no gray area. No one can say I'm confused about where I stand with her. With me, it's very clear. They know we're friends or they know we're not. And it's just that on that, and I don't feel bad about it, because you know, for me, it's very hard for me to say no for people I care about, because I do care about them so much. So my thing is, I have to block people out completely if they're not someone that, you know, deserves or gives back or whatever. So if there is a friend or romantic interest hanging on and they're still in your life, cut them off, because you're naturally going to feel like once you're going through these changes, telling them and things like that, and you don't need yet another problem, another person. Like, you need to get your foot in the door before you can bring anyone else in. But unfortunately, people are so like crabs in a barrel mentality that I don't feel like it's that people don't understand it. They just don't want to hear it. You know, when they're suffering and they see that you're leveling up, they don't want to hear, oh, I can't put you in position yet. They don't want to hear that. I feel like people understand it. It's very easily understood, but they're not trying to hear it or accept it is the thing. So you want to protect yourself. But that's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy shop is linked in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that's what I got for you guys today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, group 4 with the Zebra Stone Crystal Point. This is your reading using the Crystal Visions Tarot for you guys today to see who is coming in love in the near future. All the piles have been really different today. really different. So let's see what you guys get. Spirit for group 4. The Zebra Stone. Who is coming in their life, in love, in the near future? Ooh. All right, let's see. We got independent and reliable. Independent says, I can do it all on my own. Reliable says, you can count on me to always be there. So there's an energy of this person. Is it focused? It's not focused. I don't know why. There's an energy of this person being very responsible and very trustworthy. I feel like you guys have asked for that as well. I feel like you've asked Spirit for someone who, when you need them, they will be there, but also someone who is not making you their entire life, and vice versa, not someone who needs you to make them your entire life, who needs so much support that you don't have any time to do things yourself. We have kind and mature. This person may be a few years older than you as well. I'm a nice and gentle person, what it says on kind. Mature, I'm dependable and take responsibility. So this is someone who takes responsibility for themselves, their own mental health, their own daily routine. This isn't someone who needs a whole lot of support or direction when it comes to their life day to day. They're not looking for someone to program them. They're looking for someone to co-create with, that they can mutually support. I love the independence of this person. We got moody and individualist. This person may be a water sign, or they may have their Venus placement in a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Moody, you never know which personality you're going to get with me. Individualist, I'm independent and self-reliant. That's almost giving me a little bit of Gemini energy, true T as well. But tapping to this person's energy, I feel like they're mutable. I feel like there's many different sides to them. There's a serious side, a mature side. There's an adventurous side. There's a creative side. There's a focused and disciplined side. Ooh, I like this. Familiarity, we know each other already. So that could be an energy of you feel like you know this person. Not literally that you know them, but you feel like you know them. Your soul may resonate with them. So you may be from like the same star constellation. You may have experienced past lives together. But there's an energy here of feeling like this person is kind of home in a way. They remind you of home. If you're from another country than the one you're living in, this person could remind you of home because they're in that same position where they're not in their home country. They remind you of the people back home. Spirit, what else can you tell me for group 4? Who is coming in the near future? Ooh. Wow, this keeps coming up. Okay. That's definitely something to be aware of. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Okay, there's a lot going on. Let's talk about the stuff you should be aware of first, and then we'll talk about the new energy. This energy that I'm about to talk about now is not this person. Their cards are over here, so let me explain, because there's some unfinished business here. Blocked. Your spirit team is blocking a connection. Someone or something is put on block. Attack. Be careful of an unexpected sneak attack from someone around you. There's an energy of someone is either blocked from your phone, blocked from your social media, blocked from contacting you, or by your spiritual team from the past. We got scissors, jealousy, and stalkers. So there is an energy of people kind of watching you, and I think they're planning some kind of curveball. Someone feels like you're the one that got away. This could be a narcissistic person that feels some sort of ownership over you, or this could be an old friend group, an old community. If you moved from that community, it's crazy. I've actually heard of that recently. Someone posted, they went back to their home continent, their home country, and someone ended up doing some bruja on them for leaving. Some countries are like that. Like, you leave, you're not supposed to come back because they feel like you kind of betrayed them or something like that. So that's crazy that that came up for you guys at first, that you may be from a different country or something like that. But again, this could be your old community, your old job, your old, whoever would have it out for you. They're watching you still. Jealousy, some achievement will bring jealousy and envy from others. Enjoy your life. So I love these cards. Spirit's like, don't worry about it. Enjoy your life, but definitely be aware of it. Scissors, you will have a sudden end to a situation, deciding to end something or cut someone out. This could be you getting fired. This could be, it's a blessing in disguise if it happens to you. If it's something you initiate, good for you, but it could be your spiritual team blocking them out. But I feel like an energy of this is already someone you've cut off, or someone who will be cutting off, and then you'll be cutting off in the near future. Because we did have some money energy, as if you're having like an unexpected business opportunity pop off. So you could be leaving your old job, your old coworkers, your old home, whatever. Because we got the abundance card too. So there's a huge opportunity coming up. And someone may be mad about that, or once you start to post about this, or once whoever you were connected to in the past can feel that you're really slipping through their grasp, or you're experiencing better life, they may, you know, come back around and trying to ruin it. So I'm just trying to give you every angle of who this could be if you really don't know. This could be your family. Stalkers, someone is watching you from afar, either offline or online. Eyes are on you. So we got stranger, action, and new love. Stranger, a new person arrives with bad intentions. New love, a new crush or love arrives with bad intentions. And then action, it's time to get back into the game. A period of action and movement. It's showtime. So you're like this ninja over here, having to take action and kick these people out of your lives. I feel like they're planning something, like they're putting someone in your path. This could be your ex, your narcissistic ex. They're sending one of their friends that you don't know into your life to see if you would go for it, to try to break your heart, or it's just some messy stuff going on. Or, you know, friends putting someone in your life. I feel like someone is getting sent to you. It feels very high school. But surprisingly, with your energy, I don't feel like you're necessarily in high school, especially with this money opportunity popping off. So it's just like weird how older people still do this BS. But anyways, we have luck and abundance. Abundance, you will have more than you need in some area in your life. Look to the surrounding cards. Luck, you will have luck in business and work matters. So it's looking like money is coming in a very straightforward financial kind of way. Good for you. This could be you, you know, learning this summer to be a cryptocurrency aficionado, and then now you're actually investing. Or this could be you investing in your modeling career, or whatever you've been focusing on, and it's finally taking off. If you've been trying to work up the corporate ladder, this could be an energy of you finally getting an opportunity that you've really wanted. So we have intuition and fall. This is a great time to connect to your intuition. The vibes you're feeling may not seem logical, but you are on point. Trust your inner guidance. So Spirit does not want you to deny at all what it is you're thinking and feeling. When you're called to something, just know it's for a reason. Fall says you need to spend time in contemplation to prepare and take inventory of your life. So you're going to want to keep a clear mind, body, and soul. We have connection, social time, and ocean. Social time says you'll receive invitations to interact with others socially, online or offline. And that's so tricky, because it's like I see this new opportunity coming in, but there's another opportunity coming in, and because these are both strangers, it's like you're really gonna have to be tapped into your intuition to know which is which. Connection, an old connection is coming back into your life, platonic or romantic. Ocean, you may be drained and need to spend some time alone to restore and cleanse your energy and release. So wow, you guys, there's a lot going on at once. You're definitely going to want to be tapped into your intuition so you don't get led astray down a path that won't serve you. Yeah, you guys, we got the Three of Swords. Someone really feels like you owe them something. You know, someone really feels like you owe them something, and this could be bruja sent to you. And that's why this stranger, like, it's manifesting through a stranger. Like, if someone is sending you negative energy or a hex, that's why people start, oh, I got into a toxic relationship, or I started a job and it was horrible, or da-da-da-da-da. Like, these things manifest into the physical. So they may not even know exactly who's going to walk into your life, but if they're sending you a hex because they're mad you left the homeland or the friend group or the community, whatever, it can manifest in someone not good for you. So be wary of new opportunities. Crazy. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse with the Three of Swords. You know, Spirit is saying this is the time for you to show up as your most best, most present self. Knight of Cups in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's better to be alone than to welcome the wrong person into your life is the energy that I'm getting here. So what I see, there's two people coming into your life soon, group 4. One of them is someone sent, whether knowingly or unknowingly, by someone who has some sort of unrest with you, and one of them is attached to luck and abundance and opportunities you've been manifesting for yourself. So there is a blessing in all this. We got the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So Spirit is saying the underlying energy is that your blessing is here, but I don't know. You know, if you did do something, I don't know that I would apologize to people straight up, because people don't want to take your apology all the time, but I would try to do some sort of ritual that could maybe asking your guides, like, for all the bad and negative that I've done to other people, let me pay that back now. You could write a check to pay off debts or transgressions against other people, and then burn it. Five of Wands in reverse, clearing this energy. It's like, dang, this is a reading to focus on, you know, who is coming in to your love life next, and this energy really is overshadowing it, and it's because it's something to be aware of. So Five of Wands, Six of Wands, in order to be victorious, you're going to want to clear this past energy, clear any karma. You know, I would focus on doing, and that's the thing, you know, the ritual itself sometimes can actually pay for it, because there's things that we don't know that we have or that we're entitled to. Like, this could be like, oh, maybe next week you were gonna get a check in the mail for $1,000. Like, we can pay off debt without losing anything, because we're not aware of that, what's gonna happen in the future. So, but just know when you do that, you know, things can start to get paid off in your personal life. Like, maybe someone comes into your life and they teach you a lesson, they show you why not to do whatever it is that you did. So just be aware that even in paying this off and asking for forgiveness, things can start to unfold and manifest, because that's what magic is, a manifestation. So we got the World in reverse, Queen of Swords here. Let me pull from this romance deck. Spirit, can I know anything else about who's coming in the near future? I feel like this person is really patient. Yeah. Ask a friend, walking away. Look at this. We got too many cooks in the kitchen. And then we have let love in and the real thing. So the truth is, you do have a real love offer here. The love offer is there. This is someone, like I said, I felt like they were giving me a patient energy. I feel like they would, you know, you can build a friendship while you're doing all this other stuff, especially like with this person being into you. There's nothing to rush for if this person is already, you know, showing their interest in you. So it's like, why fight for that or do the most for it, or feel like, you know, you have to hang on to it? I feel like this person will be patient as you clear whatever energy, but too many cooks in the kitchen, walking away, ask a friend is literally exactly what we've been talking about. There are way too many energies around you for you to even truly focus on this energy, because I'm telling you, you're gonna have to let me know in the comments, like, why, who is this? Is this your old family, your old community? Who is this that has such a strong energy. I sell manifestation candles on my Etsy shop. I have white candles that I can burn to clear the energy on your situation. If we really need to repel and keep someone tied up, okay, hexaruni, I have black candles. I just don't offer them on Etsy, but just message me and say I picked group 4 and I'd like a black candle. I sell manifestation candles on my Etsy shop. I burn on my personal altar, and we can get this energy together. Okay, but you can do your own manifestation and repelling work as well. But too many cooks in the kitchen, like, it's rare that this energy shows up this strong when I'm constantly setting intention throughout the reading to tap into specific energy. This is a problem. This is a problem. We have the walking away card, and ask a friend is like reaching out to a root worker, someone who can help you, reaching out to your guides for extra protection, reaching out to spirit, asking someone for advice, getting a personal reading, like taking things up a notch, especially if you knew who this was since the very beginning and you're still here, you know, trying to see, okay, but what's new? Yeah, this energy is a freaking problem. So it's hard for you to let love in when you have this energy here. There's some sort of block with you being able to even experience the new completely with this old energy lingering. So we just need to resolve it. No need to be afraid. We just need to resolve it. And we have confidence in chemistry, which I love. I love that spirit came back and reiterated that point. Like, don't even, you know, panic though when it comes to this new love. Like, this person that you're going to be meeting in the near future, there's chemistry with that person and they're confident, and it's like you guys are living two separate realities. It's like they're just seeing you as, you know, someone that they just met through, you know, whatever business opportunity, and they're not seeing you as this person with this baggage or negative energy in the background. They're just kind of happy to be here, very much so golden retriever energy into you, that kind of thing, and they're confident and they feel like you have chemistry, and it's like they have no idea what's going on beyond the surface. They really don't, but they don't need to know. That's none of their business. No, but yeah, I don't feel like that's something you have to worry about. Like, I don't feel like that's gonna get in the way. If anything, I feel like it can really confuse you, because there are two people coming into your life romantically, but one of them is sent either as a manifestation or a direct send from someone who has a bone to pick with you or feels entitled to you in some way and how your life goes. Like I said, it could be a parent, a friend, an old community. The full moon in Taurus, your dreams need a practical plan. So we need to be practical and action oriented about this so that you can really move forward. Again, another action card. New moon in Aries, it's time to take action. It's time to tap into your inner baddie, your inner action oriented. I mean, this action card came up with these ones. So Spirit was being very clear. This is going to take action. This is not something that you can ignore. These people, they will not stop until you handle them either energetically or that's the only way I would recommend, honestly. It'll have a physical manifestation, but I would go with the manifestation versus trying to go with these people head to head, because that way it can manifest in the most effective way versus you just trying to make up your mind and tell people off or trying to tell them, you know, whatever. They may even say, you're crazy, I'm not sending you any energy, like whatever. And also, you don't have to guess at who this is when you're sending it energetically, because you can do like a return to sender type thing as well. That's how you work that one. Full moon in Sagittarius, look at the bigger picture. I feel like the bigger picture is that you've been waiting for new love to come through, but there are some serious elephants you have been ignoring. Some elephants and some skeletons in the closet. You know, some people from the past that really should have been handled that I feel like you tried to either kill with kindness or just ignore, but it's time to actually like really take action and get in level with these people and know I am not to be messed with energetically, physically, in any way, shape, or form. And it's really time to handle this because it's keeping you from even being able to like really pursue opportunities and money, opportunities and abundance when you're so worried about what they have cooking up their sleeve and them sending other people in the way to confuse you. So it's time to handle this once and for all. That is what I got for you, group 4. My Etsy shop is linked in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.